Hey, Gwen.
It was.
I
Hello.
didn't realize that was you.
Yeah, I changed my hair. It look more
That's
than
that's what
that's
it
look
is.
more that it look more that the hair that I have right now.
Oh, okay. Right
So
on.
I decided to have my character close, no appearance to be closer to my actual appearance.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well, it's nice seeing you. I haven't seen you in a while.
yeah. I've been away for a while also. That's
Yeah.
why.
Ah.
Get ready live from Soapstone, NYC.
Woo!
Put your hands together for the legend himself, Mr.Legends.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hello, Soapstonians. Woohoo!
Mr.Legends.
Nice. Man, we got a full house.
Mr.
That's pretty awesome. There you go. And bow cuts. That's perfect. Man, lots of good people here tonight. Tinny, he's Tom. Dear Lord. Amazing. Now, you know, I wake up in the morning sometimes and think if a tree falls in the forest and lands on an idiot that probably deserved it and no one's there to see it, is it still funny? I like to think so. I like to think so. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mr. Legends, and I want to start by apologizing in advance, not for what I'm about to say. I stand by all of it. But for the fact that you're about to spend some time listening to a man who's professionally required to be polite for a living. So finally getting to say all kinds of things that have been holding back in my mind will be fun. But before we get into this, let me tell you a little bit about me and my background, all right? So I'm a head waiter in a fancy French restaurant, which means I spend about 40 hours a week smiling at people who don't deserve it, nodding at opinions I don't respect, and, while all keeping a smile. And here's the thing, I'm really good at it. I can smile through anything. But you know what that takes? Discipline, right? It takes training. It takes a level of emotional suppression that would make a Buddhist monk butt clench, right? It's really, it's a lot of work. So I've been storing all the annoyance inside, storing up observations like a squirrel hoarding nuts for winter. And I'll be making a lot of specials, to share them with you guys. So tonight I get to be honest about people, about nonsense, about the general state of humanity's stupid decision-making skills. So another thing about me is I live in this gorgeous place surrounded by nature, lakes and mountains, and somehow my favorite thing is still sitting hunched over a keyboard at 2 a.m. trying to write a funny joke about lemons, right? I think comedy broke me. This is my life now. But you know what they say, right? If life gives you lemons, obsessively write a comedy special for 10 hours straight. And here we are. Now, comedy changed me because of the Soapstone. It changed the way I see things, the way I hear things, the way I process the whole world. Like in the past, if somebody would have come to me and said, Legends, I'm afraid of flying. Is that a weird thing? My old self would probably said, technically flying is the quickest and safest way to travel, so you shouldn't be worried. And also, did you know it's the place where tomato juice sells the most, right? Normal answer. But now my brain goes, no, you're not weird. Humanity's weird. I mean, how are we comfortable watching Finding Nemo in 4K while sitting in a giant metal tube 30,000 feet in the air drinking ketchup water and thinking, this is very reasonable, I'm wearing a seatbelt? Are we nuts? It makes no sense. And that's the kind of psycho energy I'm dealing with now, And on that note, I hope you're all ready. So how's everybody doing? I want to hear you. How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah.
Nice. Who's married, by the way? Who's married here? I want to know who's married.
No, I wish.
A few. Oh, okay. Oh, so I like your confidence. Some people here both cheered for being good and being married, which if you ask me, is 2 lies for the price of 1, but I'll believe you. I believe you. My wife is here, by the way. I'm married. I love my wife. My wife completes me. Well, mostly my sentences, but you know, she's in the audience right there. That's Mrs. Legends. This woman, last time I asked her if we could spice things up, she threw paprika in my face. That's what I'm dealing with at home. You know? She said, Legends. She's not sorry. She's lying. And she says, we will spice things up if you blow my mind. So I forgot her anniversary. Totally blew her mind. Now, I've been with my wife for 15 years. But we only got married about 2 years ago. And everybody acts shocked when they find out. Like, we just didn't want to rush it, right? Some people, they get married after, like 8 months. But we were like, you know, let's see if we still like each other after 3 recessions, 2 stepkids, 5 hairstyles, and a global pandemic first. You know, just to make sure. Just to make sure. But before we were married, yeah, we survived. Barely, but we survived. Before we were married, people used to lose their minds over it because we were so long together. They were like, what are you afraid of? Commitment? I was like, afraid? We live together, we share a bear, a car, and 2 stepdaughters. I mean, she knows my digestive system more than my doctor. She has both seen and done things, right? You think a ring scares us? She literally has a relationship with my colon. A ring is nothing. Right? She has the back. She already, you can't. She already has the backstage pass, right? That's true love right there. You know, but it did annoy me when people keep, you know, annoying me by the fact that we weren't married for so long. So, they, you know, and when they warn me, they go, "Why are you not married? You better marry before she leaves you." I was like, "What? Nothing says romance like lock it down before the escape. That's not creepy at all." I mean, also, why? Explain this one to me. Explain this one to me. Why did they tell me you better marry her before she leaves, but they told her he better marry you before you find better? Why does it sound like I'm about to get laid off and she's negotiating a promotion? That's not fair. Makes no sense. But it's often like that, isn't it? Like if a guy leaves, he's an asshole. But if the woman leaves, she finally chose herself. Like what? It's not fair. Okay. Let's say a couple breaks up because a guy cheats on his girlfriend. People say he's a monster, which is correct. I agree. But I've often seen a couple that breaks because the woman leaves, and then the people say maybe she wasn't happy. Did she feel seen? I'm like, what do you mean? Did she feel seen? She wasn't a ghost. I mean, she was very much seen. In fact, she was seen by 2 dudes, you know, like. Now, I guess my wife and I never felt rushed to marry because we were always very secure with our relationship, you know, but people wouldn't let it go. I've been asked a million times. So when's the big day, Legends? So when's the big day, Legends? So when's... I'm like, don't have a big day. We have a whole bunch of medium days that go pretty darn well. And I'm good with it. But not we're married now. Because we love each other. But also because people are annoying. And wouldn't shut up about it.
That's
Now,
the truth.
I like to think I'm a people's person. I love people. Except their face and their opinions and the sound of them chewing. Okay, maybe I'm not a people's person, but I'm not angry. I'm just efficiently disappointed in people. Like, I don't run out of patience all at once. I lose it in tiny, stupid installments, right? Like at work. At work, for example. Like in real life, I'm a head waiter in a fancy French restaurant. So, you know, the whole job is to create the illusion of elegance. You know, linen tablecloths, candlelight, polished cutlery. You get the idea. But for some reason, fine dining also brings a very special kind of stupid in people. It does. Like it's like customer support, right? I see customers wrestle with basic decision making all the time. Like our menu, for example, it could not be clearer. It's got pictures, descriptions, allergens. We explain everything very elegantly too. You know, there's more information on that menu than on most dating profiles. Like, there's a ton of it. And still, someone will ask, what's in the chicken salad? I'm like, it's in the name, buddy. Chicken salad. Does it have mayo? Can I get it without the mayo? I'm like, yes, but then it's just chicken on leaves. What's wrong with you? Honestly, at this point, I'm afraid you might choke on it. You know what? Never mind. So you should have the chicken on leaves, sir. Go for it. Right?
Absolutely.
Let's both wish upon a star and see what happens. You know. Now I'm thinking, how do people like this manage to survive life? Seriously, I'm not saying I'm better. But I'm just saying, thank God we invented like automatic doors and Uber Eats, right? Because some people, I mean, we basically put humanity on easy mode. Everything's easy now. Natural selection used to be brutal, but efficient. You know, you do something stupid, and then poof, you're dead. Problem solved, right? Natural selection, wow. But now we have helmets and warning labels and customer support, and someone wants goddamn chicken on leaves. There's no excuses anymore. I mean, everything's written everywhere for everyone. We live in an age of signs, right? There's a signs on everything. Doors literally tell you how to use them. Push, pull, enter other side, right? But somehow there's always that one person who walks to the giant glass door that has the giant label says push. Just grab it and yank it with their whole soul, right? Just they go, and then they just get angry because they say, great, it's broken. No, it's not broken. It's working exactly as intended. It kept you out. That's called quality control right there, right? That's what we need. You know? Now, we see the same kind of brain power at the self-checkout. You know, the self-checkout machines? I mean, we've got machines with pictures, text, arrows, even a voice sometimes, right? It's practically begging to be understood, you know? And it's just 2 steps. Scan the item, place in the bagging area. Simple. Scan, place. It's a two-step dance, right? Scan, place, cha-cha-cha. Scan, place, cha-cha-cha. Very simple. Couldn't be easier. But there's always that one person who goes, I'm going to river dance the hell out of this, and tries to speed run the damn thing, but halves on the floor, and then it freezes and requests a second human brain to join the mission to help you do these 2 simple steps. You know? Makes no sense. We're the only species that will domesticate fire, invent satellites, map out the freaking human genome, and we still manage to lose to a touchscreen at Walmart. That's humanity right there. You know, we're not protecting people anymore. We're just making the whole world idiot-proof. But they're fighting back. Yes, they are. You know, these people are out there reproducing. We have to stop them. You know, stop making more kidiots. Zero. Speaking of kids, anyone here has kids?
Yeah.
A few of them, yeah. We know he's has the daughters. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if it's just me. I'm a stepdad. But with Gwen, I have 2 stepdaughters, and I love my kids. They're amazing. But for some reason, I absolutely cannot stand other people's kids, like at all. I don't know if you resonate with this or not. Like, I will hold the door for them on their way out. You know, that's it. That's my contribution. Like, I don't hate. Yeah, exactly. I don't hate kids. I just hate being in proximity to kids, you know? Yeah. Just, you know, tell me about them. Show me their pictures. Great. But keep him, you know, outside my Bluetooth range, basically. That's all. whenever I used to go out with with the two stepdaughters, parents would see us and immediately light up, like they just spotted another Prius on the highway, right? Oh, one of us, and then they're like, "Oh, you got kids? We should totally get together sometimes. Our kids can play." And I'm like, "Yeah, we both got kids, but no, I don't even know you. Why do parents think we're automatically friends just because we both made people?" That's not a reason. You know, like, hey, you also had unprotected sex? Me too. Let's have a barbecue. Yay. I mean, that's. I'm sorry, but I don't get it. Like, put away the matching t-shirt. Reproducing is just basic biology. No big deal. Dogs do that by accident behind dumpsters all the time. You know? Okay, sometimes people too, but, you know. Guilty. Technically, I didn't even make mine. It happened. I happened to get complimentary tiny humans with my wedding bundle. You know, not a bad deal. But it's like the parents. They treat it like we discovered the same niche hobby. You know, they're like, "You have kids, I have kids. What are the odds?" You know, about 9 billion people or so. I think. You know,
Right.
I want to respond with the same energy. I want to go to them just to show them how dumb it sounds. Like, oh my God, you pee? I pee too. Oh my God, we should get together sometime. Set up a play date by the bathroom. Make it a thing. Dear Lord.
We can play swords.
We can write names in the snow. I'm Canadian. All right, so. And they never sell the idea like a casual thing. Right? It's always like they pitch it like a pyramid scheme, basically, is what they do. I'm not kidding. They go, okay, you bring your kids, we bring our kids, then we invite two more parents, and they invite two more parents, and then it's a pyramid thing, right? And then eventually we all, I don't know, hate each other in a cul-de-sac next to a bouncy castle. I don't know, I've never been to these things. But I think I only went there once to a kid's party, but I just couldn't connect with the other parents. Like, I saw a couple of kids that looked like little zombies just kind of existing in the corner, very calm. I was worried, but also I know some people swap parenting for medication sometimes. I thought maybe they were on some type of little pill or, you know. But then I met the parents and it all made sense. They were vegan parents. Yeah. Have you ever noticed the vegans are always very, very calm? I don't think they're pacifists. I think they just don't have enough protein left to argue, you know. They're rocking that anemic vibe, you know. But I'm not judging. Just don't start explaining your food culture to me, all right? Because nowadays there's vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, flexitarian, and I'm just getting impatient. All right. Now, the first thing to hear from those parents, the first thing I heard is, oh my God, there's so much candy here. You know, we don't really do desserts at our house. We usually do fruit. I'm like, oh my God, the poor kids. That's worse than torture. Call Child Protection Services. They've been feeding kales to these kids. Oh. I want to make this clear. Fruit is not a dessert. You never end a birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right, make a wish. Blow the candles on this room temperature apple. That's wrong. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that to a kid. But when they do actually bring the dessert, it's vegan. So they're like, we made cupcakes. They're gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free. I'm like, cool. So they're air. You made air. You made air-flavored cupcakes. What's the point? No. They actually say like, no. You can't taste the difference. I'm like, of course you can't taste it. You can't taste anything. The difference is called flavor. You know. So all of this kind of just proved my point, right? Having kids in common doesn't mean they're compatible. I also have knees. That doesn't mean I want to go jogging with you. You know. Makes no sense. And if you do eventually hang out with them, they just brag about their kids' accomplishment, right? You know those parents? He's so smart. Oh, he's already counting to 10. I'm like, so does my microwave. You know, what's your point? And it doesn't ruin my credit score, by the way. I mean, kid or microwave, which one's better? Here's a hint. Only one of them can both reheat your coffee and shut the hell up. Easy choice. I'm voting the second one. Let's be real, though. Some kids are tiny assholes with shoes. All right, some are. And their parents can't see it. They say stuff like, he's expressing himself. No. He's expressing the reason while we have birth control. That's what they say. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm only loyal to my wife's kids. It's like the way people are loyal to their sports team. Basically, it's like my family bundle. I subscribe only to these two, and everyone else's kid is just an annoying pop-up ad that I'm gonna skip. Thank you. Skip. I'm not anti-social, by the way. I'm just very pro-distance. That's what I like to say. Yeah. I like my kids, like I like fireworks, right? From far away, for a short time, and with someone else legally responsible if a house gets on fire. Now, when I met Gwen, when I met my wife, her two kids were already preteens, so I completely skipped the tutorial phase and spawned in the game directly on hard mode, right? Just right off the bat. Like I didn't start off as a dad. I had to earn my dad title. They've been through some stuff before I showed up. I just kind of came in their lives mid-session like an awkward substitute teacher who also eats your leftovers, right? I wasn't even a stepdad. I was just the guy who might leave, and then I worked my way up. I had their trust is something I had to build slowly, like a good credit score, Just throwing snacks and cell phone plans at them didn't work. It wasn't enough. They were watching how I treated their mom, like a tiny HR department that eats all the Wi-Fi, And then a couple of college funds later, I got promoted to dad status. Pow! Yeah. But now they're all grown up. Both of them have moved on, started their life, and after all those years of work, I retired faster than a politician deleting old tweets. I'm done. Yeah, we still see them once in a while, But like I said, they were preteens when I met them, so I never had any babies. I didn't have the pleasure of having my own little baby. I'm still okay with babies, but it's kind of tricky. Now, this part not everybody likes, but I have to be honest. I don't think all babies are cute. I don't. I know maybe I've lost a part of the room. Apparently, you're not allowed to say that in public. You can say you hate cats. You can say you hate pineapple on pizza. But if you say, oh my God, that baby did not get lucky, then everyone, the dice did not. Yeah, so everyone, and then everybody looks at me like I just drop-kicked an incubator, right? I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. You know what? Screw it. Have you ever seen a newborn and it kind of looks like it came out on low resolution and the graphics are still loading? I'm not alone. I think that's what annoys me about the baby culture is a baby walks into a room, zero skills, no personality, and everybody's like, oh, he's perfect. He's an angel. He's the most beautiful creature I've ever seen. I'm like, really? He looks like a potato that spent the weekend in a sauna. I mean, am I blind here? Like, he doesn't look cute. He looks overcooked. Right? And then they say he looks just like his dad. I'm like, what? Who the hell's the dad? Did she sleep with a baked ham? What's holy crap? See, that's the problem with me. It's truth. Oh, sorry, bug for a second. So that's my problem with me is honesty is my love language. Most of the time it's okay because I just smile in silence, right? But I hate when they ask my opinion because then I don't know what to say, right? Don't you think he's adorable? And I'm like, I think he's new. That's all I got. Like, I can confirm he recently arrived. That's what you're gonna get from me. No, sometimes I wish society would take a little break making kids, but that won't happen, of course, because honestly, most people already have a hard time enough just pulling out of their driveways. So, yeah, you'll need a second on that one. I feel it's weird that anyone, maybe it's just me, but I feel it's weird that anyone can have kids. I mean, having kids should be a privilege, it's a big deal. It should require some type of, qualification. They give people a license to drive. We test them, we train them, we make sure, they prove they can operate a car without killing anybody. But to make a whole ass person, nothing. Not even a quiz. You don't need a license to create a full human. If you want to drive, you need to learn and study about 200 pages of rules from a handbook. But if you want to create a human being, all you need is the wrong night and the right position. That's it. Isn't that crazy? Right? No, imagine if parenting worked like a driving exam. Right? You show up to the reproduction office to reproduce. You're like, hey, I'd like to apply for a kid's license. You're like, okay, all right. How many hours of practice do you have? Or minutes, no judging. And then you have a written test. And then for example, test number 1, right? Your child is screaming in a grocery store. Do you, A, tell them to explain with words, B, hand them an iPad at full volume, or C, give him a plastic bag to keep him busy?
Plastic bag.
Right? C. Yeah, plastic bag is C. Another question, for example, would be, you're exhausted, your kid's crying. Do you, A, do breathing exercises with your kid, B, slip a pill in the pizza pocket, or C, realize that you got 18 years of this just from 18 minutes of cardio?
B.
And if you fail, he said, and if you fail, too bad. Better luck next time. Here's our dog license program. Have a good day. Now, maybe before we wrap this up, maybe I'm just, feeling too old, too tired, or too sober to pretend that I enjoy other people's kids. What can I say? I guess I'm just fresh out of patience, But I'll always love my 2 stepdaughters. They're my people. I chose them. They chose me. They're my squad. So when people ask me, but don't you want one of your own? I'll say no thanks. I already have 2 amazing ones and about 7 billion more out there that I'm desperately trying to avoid. Thank you. I'm Mr.Legends, and this was Fresh Out of Patience. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
And by the way, I will be hanging out in the courtyard for a few minutes. I do want your feedback. If you like this, I will be making much more specials more often. And then we get to make more shows and encourage others to do so. I want to give, by the way, a big thank you to Percusizer, Joey Jeter, Steven Seagal, Mama Jerry, and Sid for all helping out creating this little event. I look forward to having your feedback. And remember, if you do bad, do it good. I'm out.